Welcome back to another episode of the Mindset Talk, Marriage and Family. My name is Stephen.
And I'm Phoebe. And we're excited to have you with us because we have special guests in the studio with us today. But we want to remind you, if you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe and share this content if it blesses your heart. And remember, we are reaching one marriage at a time, one conversation at a time.
Yes, so tonight we've invited some of our friends to come and talk about their marriage journey because, after all, this journey is not about just the two of us. It's about how we can impact other marriages and speak about different life experiences. And maybe someone can relate to that and learn from it, strengthen their marriage and their family. So, help me welcome tonight Wendell and Anthea.
Thank you very
Good
much.
evening.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for being here with
No,
us
it's a
today.
pleasure, man.
I would love for you to start by just introducing yourselves
Okay.
and give us, Wendell, I think you as the husband will lead the conversation in telling us how it all began for the two of you.
No problem. My name is Wendell. Thank you for having us this evening. I'm with my lovely wife, Anthea. I think we met about 22 years ago. Yeah, sounds a lot, but feels like yesterday.
Well, the other day when she said 27 years, I was like, 27 years?
Can't be.
Yeah.
I deliberately remember it like yesterday, literally. We're still at Mount Carmel Ministries, heavily involved as per my
You.
lifestyle. Anyway, long story short, I one Sunday evening told Gottlieb not to let her go out of the church because she used to sneak out.
So you were eyeing her already.
I saw her and I was busy doing my things. And I said to Gottlieb, please don't let her leave. And then we walked home together that Sunday evening. Am I correct?
That's correct.
And we took it from there. I think it it wasn't even long after that conversation or that day that we started going out, basically.
So you gave her a lift home with your footbike.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, back then we used to walk.
Yes.
We walked wherever we went.
Yeah.
We walked in the middle of the night, running away from ghosts. But we went to where our hearts were.
True, true.
So how was the first conversation like, Anthea?
I can't remember what we spoke about. All I can remember is I just wanted to leave the minute they said amen. Because I wasn't looking for anything. I wasn't, and there was already a couple of guys who was trying.
Lastig. They were already lastig.
So yeah, my goal was straight after church, head for the doors.
Yeah.
And then Gottlieb stopped me. And he said, no, someone wants, please, I just want to go home. And he said, no, he's coming. You must just wait. And then I waited and we walked home. And that's where, I don't know if he knew that I had 2 children already. Because that was my thing. I was like, who's going to want a woman with 2 children? So that was my goal. Just go to church and then back home. So and then history, the rest is history.
So was that a perception that you had?
Yes.
That because I have 2 children already, nobody would want me?
Yeah, that was already in my mind. And when he started, because we didn't go, he didn't ask me that same night. We were just talking in general. And then he asked for my number and called me. I think you worked at EPSA then, eh?
Yes.
And then called me. And then I know I said, oh God, I don't have time for small things right now. So if it's serious, then I will know for sure. And then I think you asked me over the phone or something,
No,
wasn't it?
no. I came to your house.
Oh, yeah, he did. And he was sweating. That
Is
I can
it?
remember. He
No,
was sweating.
no.
Because
was
he was
very
walking or
nervous.
he was nervous.
I was very nervous.
That's what I can remember.
Yeah.
And then he asked me out. And then I said, I'll
And
think about it.
she was like, I have 2 children, you sure? I'm like, and?
Oh, that doesn't
Yeah, no, it didn't.
phase you at all.
No, it didn't.
Yeah.
And I think it helped for the mere fact that I kind of got along with the boys because I was still very young when I got into their lives or stuff like that. But I'm not gonna say it was smooth sailing all the time and stuff like that. We
It
had
was
our
challenging.
teething phase and growing pains and all that type of things. I clearly remember after we like really decided, okay, this is what we're gonna do. I had to discipline the boys because they were doing something that they weren't supposed to do. And I don't know if she was there or
Was this during marriage?
Before.
Before. Okay.
just before. And then I disciplined them. Um, I think she was there. I'm not 100% sure, but she wasn't too happy about the fact that I disciplined because you can sense the mother figure coming up and say, you do need a make this type of thing, you could feel it, but she didn't say it. But you could feel it. I'm like, how are they gonna learn not to do that if somebody don't teach them they're not supposed to do that?
Yeah.
Sure. So,
How was your experience? Can you remember?
Vaguely, like, I'm not sure if I'm thinking now if I can remember the first time discipline was administered. I'm thinking. Doesn't really come to mind, but maybe I put it out of my mind.
Okay.
Yeah. What I do remember is there was a certain way that he did it, and I wasn't too happy about it because I had my set of rules of how to do it and wasn't too keen on how he did something. But never in front of the children. It was always a one-on-one conversation. And then it was that, no?
Yes.
After we had the conversation, there was still a lot of challenges afterwards because, I mean, the boys was 2 and 4.
Yes.
were they that young?
Yes.
Wow.
Okay.
When we met.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a grown man.
Yeah,
Yes.
no, the eldest is married with one boy and another one on the way. So,
Yeah.
Another one.
Yes.
Your grandparents on top of it.
Yeah.
Oh, they're beating us.
There's no competition.
Yeah, I don't think it's a competition. It's not something you want to compete with.
But it's
yeah.
a blessing. Children are a
Yeah,
blessing
no,
from
for sure.
God.
For sure.
So I'm curious to know what it felt like to share this responsibility with somebody that accepted you.
It was unfamiliar territory to start off because I was used to doing things on my own. And to even asking for help wasn't really, well, my mother and my father was there with the 2 boys, so they were more of my support structure before I met him. So, yeah, and my father felt like those boys are his boys. So he was very overprotective over them. And I know when we decided we're going to get married, my father wanted to keep the boys.
Sure.
And we had a discussion and we said, no, it's our children, so they must come and live with us. father wasn't very happy. But anyway, he just had to accept it. But yeah, I think I'm speaking the most here now.
We only
It's your
started.
answer. It's your answer.
Yeah. So I don't know how it felt for him. But I know that was one of the challenges when we started planning.
Yeah.
Because the boys had to have a buy-in.
Yeah. Was there a bit of resistance from your parents, or either,
Either parent.
when the two of you wanted to?
No, I don't think there was resistance actually from my parents. By the time we decided to get married, my parents were already divorced. About to, basically.
On the brink of. Yeah.
So I just went to them and I told them, this is what I want to do. I've decided. Whether you like it or not, it's my decision. I mean, I'm an adult. I know what I'm doing. Anyway, so I took my parents to their house and spoke to our mother and father. And that was it, I think.
Yeah. I know my father had reservations. Because I think he's the one who put that idea in my mind about who's
The
gonna
children.
wanna marry
Okay.
somebody with children. But after a while, he got used to the idea. Although he wanted to take over most of the
Responsibility.
The planning
Yeah.
and everything.
Yeah, no.
he wanted
He wanted
without
everything his
putting
way.
money. He just wanted to have the final say. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
So we
It
had-
sounds about
God
normal.
bless
We
his
had
heart.
we had a destination wedding type of thing, right?
Yeah,
So obviously financially, you can only invite X amount of people because
Yeah.
of
yeah. The venue
the
can't take.
venue
Yeah.
and the cost that's involved there, right? Because we paid per head. So we had a list of people that we wanted to invite, right? And then I think 2-3 days before the wedding, he was like, "Oh, this one must come," and so forth and so on.
Wait.
No,
Outside people.
we can't. We haven't budgeted for those people. He was very upset with it. But we explained to him, we can't just do that.
And that's how it went. So the question I have then for you, because you mentioned your parents and you mentioned your parents, what was it like in terms of discipline? Because I know that we get these scripts that are handed to us, right, from our parents, whether it is how we handle money or how we handle discipline. What was imparted from you in your family home that you either disregarded or completely embraced that you still do today?
I'm gonna say the discipline I disregard up until this day.
To a certain extent,
A huge part of it I don't like. But there's other things. It's like second nature. You can't avoid it. It's like she doesn't like it when I raise my voice. So most of the time I will just keep quiet.
No, there's a difference between raising your
Yeah, but
voice and stating your
that's what I'm saying.
views.
It's like if I
Yeah.
project,
Yeah.
I'm shouting.
it sounds. Like,
That sounds about right.
yeah, it sounds.
That's one of the things that I wish I can unlearn.
Okay.
But it's so difficult because you saw it. It
You
happened
lived
to
it.
you
You lived
whilst
it.
you growing up. And yeah, that's one of the things I wish I can unlearn. But it also helped me to be the man I am today. So there's a good and a bad part to it.
And in terms of parenting, is it the same whether you're parenting or whether you are a husband? The volume
No, I
is
think
a challenge.
it is a huge challenge for me because there was no alternate way of doing things. It was that way and
That's it.
it was that way.
Okay.
So, as much as not grabbing onto that, there's not a lot of other role models to look at. They are there, but they are like far away from you. So that's what you know. And I've made a decision just before I got married. I never told her that I don't want to be like my father. That was my decision. Nothing wrong with him. He's a beautiful, wonderful man. I love him to bits. But there were certain things that I didn't like.
Yeah.
However, it also helped me in certain areas of my life. But there's certain things that I think gaps that he couldn't fill to make it a complete picture for me that I had to figure out on my own.
And on your side?
Um, I had two extremes. From my father's side, I don't think my father knew how to be a father. He was learning on the job. In hindsight, that's what I saw, at least. And then from my mother's side, I think her mother and father had a role in their lives, bringing them up. And on my father's side, he didn't have, his parents died when he was very young, so he had to learn on the job. And I appreciate that about him now, in hindsight, being a parent myself. But growing up, my father wasn't saved, but my mother was. And we always went to church with my mom. And my father was against it from the beginning, from the start. It was always a problem going to youth. It was always a problem going to church. He always had an issue with it. But in saying that, I'm also saying there is some qualities that he had. Because I remember growing up, we didn't have much, but when he got paid or when it was a Friday, I know he used to do something for us.
Makari lippe blink.
Yeah, like he used to do. He used to come home with snacks and stuff, and we used to look for. At least I did look forward to that, because I was a foodie, still am, and I'm not even denying that, but I am. So he used to, and I know my brother and sister would say that I was his favorite. Maybe not.
Where did you fall in the
I'm in the
pecking
middle.
order? Ah,
Yeah, I'm in the middle. So they would say I was the favorite. I could get away with anything because they said I had him.
wrapped around your finger.
Yeah. But yeah, there's some lessons. I think that's one of the things that I try to do, especially with the boys. The other two, it's a bit difficult now. But the boys, I always made it a point to let them have adventure and at least once a month or have something that we can do as a family together. I think that I learned from my father and them. From my mother's side, they were always a praying family. My mother's family was a very, can I say, godly family. They had that kind of values. And my father's side, it was the opposite. Let me just put it that way.
Yeah.
So what have you chosen to incorporate into your
I
family?
took a little bit of both.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
A
And
little
that
bit
still,
of both. Yes.
that
it's
still carries you.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the journey. So of course now when the two of you got married, you were already a mother.
I
So
was
you're already for 2 years in this motherhood. So you stepping into husband and father.
Yes.
How was that adjustment?
I don't think there was an adjustment, really. For the mere fact that the boys didn't treat me or not accepted me. It's like
They
the
already
minute they
accepted
saw, it's like, okay, this person
is here,
is
is in our lives.
Yeah, is enough
Yeah.
of him. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it was like second nature to me. Basically, I'm not saying it's like that for everybody.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's also easy to do that, step into that type of role.
Yeah.
But I was deliberate in my decision making. I was deliberate in my decision to go out with her because she told me from the beginning, I have 2 children. I'm like, okay, that doesn't faze me whatsoever. And when she said, look, either this is going to work, it's not going to work. You must just make up your mind now and let me know. And I want it to work. I will make sure that it work. I think for the most part, just prior to us going out, I was more in the East End with my friends
Yeah.
than anywhere else. So that basically stopped.
The box book vibes.
Yeah, that stopped. Almost
What
immediately.
were y'all chasing there,
No,
Boxburg?
let's not go
So
there.
that's not what this is about, okay?
Yes, that's not this conversation. Anyway, that basically stopped, but the friendships never stopped. I introduced her to some of my friends in Boxburg eventually, because my brothers are there, or were there, are still there. Anyway, so she became friends with him, and stuff like simply because I think for a certain part she wanted me not to feel that I had to choose.
Okay.
But the wedding almost didn't happen. Eh?
Okay, you have to tell us that.
What? What?
Because of Boxburg?
No, no, not Boxburg.
No, there's no one that came. I object. No?
No,
Okay.
No, it was somebody that was, according to him, a friend. But to me, I was like, no, a friend won't ask you
Too
to
close
do
for
this.
comfort.
Yeah,
A friend won't ask for what?
ask you to do this thing.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
What is this thing, if I may
I mean, you got us all
Okay,
wanting to know.
I'll say it. This person wanted him. I think you had the Jetta then.
yes,
To come fetch her at the airport at 9 o'clock at night. And then I said, no.
This was before Uber days, Mas.
This was before
Yes.
Uber days.
So you needed
and he
a
said,
lift.
no, it's my friend. And I'm like, no. Let her get other alternative arrangement.
Would you have said no?
No. I was.
You would have wanted to, but you wouldn't have had the courage.
No, I wouldn't have said no.
Yeah,
I do
kept
understand
it to
why she
myself.
said no.
Why?
Because I'm that type of person. Will almost go out of my way
For everyone else.
to make you feel something towards, not like something negative, but okay, it means stel belang in my lewe and type of thing. I think to a certain extent, I still do that, and I'm trying not to do that as much as I can. But it's just who I am. I think I kind of like accepted it. It's just who I am.
So she had to now figure a way.
I don't know, what did she
No,
do?
she phoned her aunt eventually.
Okay.
Because I phoned her and said, look, I can't come fetch you as much as I want to. And I explained to her the situation and she understood.
Because I took the ring and I,
Hyper.
Yes.
It was that hectic.
She threw it in my face, basically. I'm like, no, man, what is this? If it was your friend and then what? I wasn't going to react this way. But anyway, it's fine. I will just tell him I can't do this. And I did. And I phoned that girl in front of her.
Okay.
And I said to her, look, I can't come fetch you. Please make other arrangements.
So you put the ring back on with immediate effect. So you're telling me that if he had gone that night,
yeah, it was
it would
going to
have
be
been
done.
overs, good overs.
It was going to be done.
Wow. Oh, I respect that because I think before getting married, you set some boundaries of what will be accepted and what will not be accepted in this marriage. As dramatic, maybe,
As
or
it was.
as it was, or it felt for you.
Just a lift.
Maybe it was
Just a left.
necessary.
No, I think in hindsight, it could have turned out differently. You never know. So I appreciate that. As much as at that point you can't see the light out of the yeah.
So I want to talk now to when did you decide to have more children? How did that decision come about? And how has it been having, should I say, blended now?
It wasn't
Josh
really.
was a honeymoon baby.
Yes, Josh was a honeymoon baby.
Oh, so you didn't even discuss it. It's just
No.
bam.
Just
Just
happened.
happened.
Go ye therefore and multiply.
It just happened. Even Zaria was just okay. Zaria,
When we found out we were pregnant with Zaria, she was very upset because we were like 5 years apart. Huh?
After
not just that. I
Yeah,
think
after
we
5
were.
years.
Our marriage was challenged
Yes.
that time,
Okay.
and I was upset because I was determined that
It's enough now.
it's enough. I think I spoke to you about that.
Okay, you need to let us in now. You brought it up, so you
Yeah.
need to tell us.
Yeah, no, that was a challenging. I think we were on the brink of
Yes.
divorce, and I think what brought it on mostly was that Wendell never had time for us as a family. It was always the church, then it's funeral, then it's because he was sound engineer, so he always had to be at church. Either funerals on the Saturdays, we couldn't even go away. It was a problem. And I can't remember what was the, but I know
we
that was one
understand
of
that.
the challenges that we faced.
That was
And
the
I
main
know I
challenge.
spoke to Stephen about that. And I think you said to me, no, just give it a chance. And I think some fireproof or something, you said something about fireproof, watch this movie and see if that can assist. And I think what also has helped was that I consider myself being very tolerant. And I will make every effort to make it work first before. Even if I've made up my mind, if there's a chance, I will give it a chance.
Okay.
So I know we spoke to Pastor Des.
No, basically what happened was she confronted me with a situation that we faced, right? So she laid all the cards on the table. And in my mind, I was like, but I'm doing the Lord's work. That's my thought, right?
Sounds familiar now.
Yeah,
very
anyway,
familiar.
then I was realizing something. And I just said, no, I need to step away completely because I will frustrate myself if I sit on pews.
So what did that do for you as a couple?
But
With
that,
I think immediately.
sorry, Stephen, I think that was before we left.
Give us your view.
Yeah, Zare was born 2013.
Right.
So that year, when we had that conversation, after I watched that Fireproof movie, because I still said to him, I don't want to go to somebody who knows both of us.
Okay.
Or the person mustn't know you and don't know me. It must be somebody that doesn't know either of us, so that that person can be objective and give us proper advice.
Yeah.
We didn't end up going to
No, we
any
didn't.
counseling, but what we started doing was have date nights. So like once a month or something, we just the two of us, we started going out and just have conversations. Like, and I can't remember how it came about. And then I think we had some away trip or something,
Yes.
and that's when Saria happened
In the midst of the drama.
in the midst of the drama. And then what happened? I was upset because
You didn't.
It felt like there was no breakthrough. We going around and around in circles, and we're not finding a solution. And then, whoops, here is this thing now.
That's the solution.
Here is this thing now. So, I went through the pregnancy and everything, and I don't know when it came right, but then God laid it on our hearts to start investing in marriages. And then we started identifying couples, and like every year on our anniversary or something, and then we had
And
to
that celebration.
yeah, we had that celebration
Yeah.
since then. So it wasn't like
Immediately.
everything worked out. We were still having challenges, but when we started doing the investing in marriages, we had it was almost like it's also building
Helping
us,
us.
because now when we do, even when it's their anniversary or something, then we would send a message together and buy a gift or something, and then those messages would also speak to me. I don't know about Wendell, but it would also speak to me, and that's how I think we overcame that challenge.
Okay. Sure.
But when did the shift take place? Is it when you
Don't-
left so that you can spend more time with the family as opposed to.
No, that definitely happened when we left.
Okay.
But didn't we leave 2016?
Yeah,
Yes,
but
2016.
that's for me. That's when the
So his period is 2013 to 2016
yeah.
Yeah, I know it was a challenging
period.
a period, so I don't know when.
I can remember when we started spending more time together.
Yeah,
It was a challenging.
No, it was definitely after we left the church.
yeah.
Almost immediately for me, it was like, okay, Yara, what now? So that Sunday we went to Redemption in Edenvale, and I think I was like, okay, I need this in my life, not to be involved, not to be busy, just to receive. And I think it was way overdue.
I think our journeys mirror yours.
Yes.
Because we also had that exact same challenge
What?
of being super busy in church all the time. I
Yeah.
think the family was neglected. We can use that word now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
The family was neglected, the marriage suffered, and once that step back or stepping away from the space that had you so occupied happened, the marriage started to thrive again.
Yes.
Family became important again. And I think we take for granted that that is the institution that God set first.
We do.
You know
family.
what I realized was sometimes the devil keeps us so occupied with what we think is the right thing,
Things.
what we think it's the right thing, because according to you in your mind, it's the work of the Lord. But it keeps you busy with that thing so that this thing fails.
Yeah.
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 The most important things are gonna fail because of your busyness there,
Yeah.
and you're not focusing on what you need to be focusing on.
Yeah, and the impact is when the family is broken, when the family is torn apart, it affects the churches, the schools, the community.
True.
It's detrimental to all
It's a
spheres.
domino effect.
Yes. And so keeping us busy in the things that we do, and it's not just church, it's work also, right? You work overtime, you work all the time, and you never have time for your family because you're tired when you have to spend time with your family.
Your
We have to
brain is-
prioritize family. We have to prioritize this unit
Yeah.
above everything else.
True. True. And I think it was you who said some time ago that balance is very important.
Yeah.
Because you can't have lopsided on, you do so much on this side and this side is up there. So there needs to be balance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That I think is key.
Sure.
So you have 4 children now.
We have
Yes.
Tell
one
us
and
about
a half
that.
grandchildren.
Ish.
Yeah.
The
We
grandchildren.
okay without grandchildren for now.
Yeah, no, there's no rush, eh? There's no rush. But yeah.
Why I want to ask about raising a big family is because there's many couples that have a challenge in being balanced. So for you, you've become a father almost immediately,
Yes.
and then you have children together. Do the children see each other as
Brother.
brother and sister completely, or do we still have this conversation of half brother, half
No.
sister?
There's no half, nothing.
No,
How did you
it's-
manage that?
Come and tell you the truth. Now, I have a lot of issues personally, but especially with the boys now, as big as they are, them calling me daddy in front of their father. I have an issue with it.
Wow.
It's my issue,
But they don't.
right?
Yeah.
They don't have the issue.
To them, it's natural.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It boggles my mind, Phoebe. I don't dispute that I have a huge part in their growing up, right? However, for me, and this is, I don't think I ever shared it with my wife, that I have an issue with it personally. And I told them once, why are you all doing that?
But that's what
I,
we
no,
know.
I understand where they're coming from,
Yeah.
but I just feel some kind of way, man.
You must learn to accept it.
No, it's difficult. It's very difficult. And the mere fact is, the oldest son is staying with him,
Yeah.
right, on the same property. Anyway, so every time when I get there or we come there, he says daddy to me in front of his father. I'm like, okay. Anyway, I find it very difficult to wrap my little brain around it.
Yeah. But it's good to know that that's the relationship.
No, I totally
That you have.
Yeah, because
appreciate
it was
it.
up to them.
Yes.
We didn't say, so now you're calling him daddy.
Yeah.
Whatever you
It
decide,
came natural, I promise you.
and they both just
Yeah.
latched onto that.
That's wonderful. That's a testament of the kind of father that you have been. So well done. Well done.
Challenging sometimes.
No,
Mm.
I
Can
know.
you imagine?
I know. I mean, you know, my sister was also married to Pastor Dean, whose birthday would have been today.
Oh, wow.
So yes, and you know, they also had 2 sons before they were married. So I understand those challenges. I understand what can happen, right? But as long as the foundation is love, it works out. So you guys are a real testament of how wonderful this can be and how possible it is. Because, like you said, when you started the conversation, who's going to want to marry a girl with kids, right? And something my father preached one time after he had a revelation about this thing is that we are all saved by grace. In your journey, it can never be perfect. And when you find somebody that loves you, they will love you with everything that you
Your
come with.
faults, your flaws.
Everything.
And there's one thing that I've realized early in our relationship. I make a conscious decision almost on a daily to want to be present. You know, it's like I deliberately remind myself not to look back on things that happened before because you can't fix it. You can only learn from it and move forward.
And I believe it's important for those that are watching is that you make it known to them that you are not perfect. Because that's what we try and do all the time. Yes, we speak about our challenges and how we overcame it, but there's one source
True.
who is the center,
Correct,
Of
yes.
everything.
right?
That's correct.
And is he the center in your union as well? The 3-corded strand, third cord in the strand.
I would like to believe so.
You'd like to believe so.
Make it an intention. Like
Yes.
It's
It has to be something that you, I think, as an individual first and as a couple have to consciously remind yourselves because it can easily slip past and become of zero importance to you if you don't focus your energy and attention to that.
Part of your life, your union.
So God first, God center, and that's how family grows.
yeah.
I think we want to lighten up the mood a little bit.
Yes, yes, yes.
Here comes
Quick
that.
fire questions.
No.
They have been disturbing me. They have been disturbing me.
Natural, leave it.
You can, I know.
Not so bad.
It's a small park.
She's gonna sit and listen to it.
Yeah, when I do the irritating, the dogs irritate me.
And you can't blot out that noise.
That's where the studio comes in.
I try to like denoise and just focus on the vocals. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So we hope that the audience forgives us until we get the studio.
The studio will come in with soundproofing.
Yeah.
Okay. And you won't hear all those.
Yeah.
Background noises.
Go for your lighter what.
Lighten the mood.
Okay, so Jansen family, we're gonna do quick fire.
Okay.
We're gonna ask you 5 questions. You're going to blurt out the answer of who it is, right? Don't think about it too much, because then we know it's not being truthful. We want you to be honest. Say promise to be honest.
Promise
Yes.
to be honest.
For sure.
Okay. Who snores the loudest?
Wendell.
I didn't even say anything. You just blurted it out.
Who's the romantic?
Ooh, I think I am.
Yes.
You think?
Yeah, she's much more romantic. than
Yeah,
me.
I'm the creative.
Nice.
Okay.
Who said I love you first?
You, I don't know.
Yeah. No,
I don't know.
Okay, you better say it now.
no, I think it also, it's not like, how can I put it? I won't just say it for the sake of saying it. I will, when I say it to her, at that point, I really mean I love you.
Wow.
And it's not gonna happen
All the time.
all the time, because for me, it's more my action needs to speak louder than my words, type of thing.
Okay, so do you know each other's love language?
To a certain extent, I think so.
I don't even know what's my love language. Honestly.
No, I think
You got homework to do.
it's like
I don't know.
she likes certain things. She doesn't like to go out. I know that for a fact.
Okay, that just eliminates that question.
No. It's like pulling teeth, Phoebe. It's like I have to beg my wife to do anything,
Outside of house.
anything.
We appreciate that you did come.
Yes, but you have homework to do.
Now we do.
So we know, I know, her love language is words of affirmation.
Okay. Maybe
And-
mine is food. Eh?
Food is not a love language. What's mine?
Physical touch.
There we go.
I don't know.
We'll share the link for you.
So there's 5. So it's words of affirmation, physical touch, gifts, acts of service, and quality time.
Okay.
Acts of service is like doing things for the
Sounds
other
like
person.
Wendell likes quality time.
Quality time is like going
But
out,
you'll figure
spending
it
time
out.
together.
You'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Read up about it a bit. You done with your questions?
Yeah, I think that is good questions.
Was that the fire
Learned.
round?
Yeah, unless you want more, we can ask more.
No. We want you, we're going to challenge you to speak to whoever's listening. Because there's people that either entering into marriage that has to, what did you call it?
Blended families.
Blended families, right? Or there's some in there that's finding it challenging. What message would you give them to encourage them that it can work?
You want to go first?
Yeah, I would say the most important thing, God first. Most important thing, God first. And if you allow Him to work through everything in your circle or in your space that you operate, it might not change overnight according to your mind, but it will change. Rome wasn't built in a day. But if you want it to work, it will work. You have to just make a decision, I want it to work today. And today it will work for today. Because you can't hope for tomorrow, because tomorrow's not guaranteed to nobody. So do the best of your ability today for today.
I think that's well said. From my side, I would then say, be intentional of what it is that you want and how you want it done. Once you are intentional, because there's a saying that says, you show people how to treat you. So if you are intentional about it, if you are going into marriage, that must be your first thing. This is what I want in a marriage. And then if you know, it would be easier in your journey going through marriage or relationships.
Well, thank you. That was wise words from the both of you.
But the children come to compete with that, though.
Why you say that?
Why?
The children come to compete with that union. So my question is that union or your union more important than the children?
I would say so.
Because if you preserve this, then you'll be able to manage the children.
Yeah.
Because you need to be a
unit.
a unit.
Yeah. I would say that. I would say your husband is your life partner. So even if you have children coming into the marriage, your husband takes priority, or your wife should take priority, because the children grow up
And they move out.
out.
Yeah.
And you
Will have to remain there and with that person
With
that
your
you
life
neglected or ill-treated or whatever the case might have been. So
Yeah.
you must be deliberate in what you do. and how
I
you
like
do
that,
it.
intentional.
yeah.
Must be intentional.
I think that's how we're going to wrap it today. A reminder to please subscribe to this channel, share this particular episode with a family that needs to know that this is possible. The Jansens have done it for 19 years and going strong.
Yeah.
And we want to thank you
Thank you.
for spending the time with us.
Thank you for having us.
for the honesty. Thank you for the openness. It was not strained, nah? It wasn't funny. Nah?
No.
But they'll come again to come and share on their
Grandparent journey.
grandparent journey and their love languages.
Okay.
Okay, that's
That's
homework
their
for us.
homework.
That's homework for us.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
I really-
important. I believe it's important to understand and to speak your partner's language.
Okay.
Right? That's the challenge, even for us.
Yeah. I really want to get into the grandchildren part, but we didn't have enough time today. We'll do it next time. Thank you very much, everyone. Cheers.
Cheers.
Bye.